way that I can get it to not post a thumbnail right now is if I schedule the stream, which is silly.
It's probably better to schedule the stream anyway, so you can send the link out.
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, there's all the notifications. Also, I don't know how many times you guys messaged in that group chat, but as you can tell, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I got those messages.
Yeah, as you could tell, I didn't see them.
Garrett, you've been sitting in that chair all day, and you haven't looked at your phone?
Me, dude. I didn't even have my phone in front of me. It was behind me on silent. I was like, nobody talked to me in the slightest.
Happy WoW Patch Day. Season 2, baby.
Are you going to continue to stream post D&D with, like maybe stop and start a new stream?
Yeah.
Well, you just have to change the title and change.
Wait, what do you mean?
That works.
Yeah, you could just change what game.
I suppose.
That we stream on Tuesdays?
What?
What are you asking?
I was gonna say, are you gonna stream some M0 content out of WoW?
Oh yeah. I would have yesterday if
after D&D.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Wow.
Okay.
Welcome to House of Dargons episode 7, everybody.
Are you eating while you do an introduction?
These pretzels are really good. They're mustard flavored.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Whose man's is this?
I'm gonna have some Coke Zero. Great taste. No sugar. Not even a little.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Just tasting.
There is nothing in this can that Coke has to legally call sugar.
True. All right. Have we given enough time for anyone to join? Maybe not.
We got nobody on the YouTube chat.
Nobody on the YouTubes yet.
They'll trickle in.
Yeah. They're coming.
Yeah. Just let them cook. Let's go ahead and roll for a recap.
Roll for the recap.
Somebody please roll higher than me. I'm busy.
No!
Yeah.
These dudes not wanting to roll.
All right, Bill.
I got an 18. Is that good?
That's pretty good, but it doesn't beat a 20. Go ahead, Bill.
I wrote so much. I was really hoping to not have to read it.
Give us the spark notes.
ChatGPT that down to a paragraph.
Elmar Barthen's brother-in-law. It is Elmar, right?
It's not his brother-in-law.
Not his brother-in-law, whoever he is, avoids travel fees by taking the routes that he needs an escort for. Perhaps this is a little too easy for the reward. The team agrees to escort his caravan. Pete tries to hop on the back of Vinny the oxen, but fails and falls on his face. We're given a scroll that we need to get signed when we get to the logging village. Elmar is going to give Harbin the papers that says we're taking the job. Since we still don't have a name, we're Pete's party for this quest. We're told to head directly west towards Dwight's farm. We're told to head directly west. Dwight's farm is almost directly north of Phandalin, so he knows the area a little. Rev knows these woods very well, as it is the woods that his clan worked out of. Rev knows of a camp in the Neverwinter Woods that he presumes is the camp that we're heading towards. The guy we're meeting likes wine. These are all very bullet noted. We can make it directly to the camp if we're willing to sleep in the woods and rough it. Dwight brings his beet wagon and ties it to the cart. When Vinny starts pulling everything, the beet cart spills 20 beets, putting us behind from the cleanup. This is about a 40 to 50 mile trip. So we need to camp at least once. We reach the same place where we were previously attacked by the goblins. No dragon activity this time. We decide to travel through the woods to stop at Dwight's farm to collect some beet wine. It approaches dusk, and we're able to make good time making it through the woods. And Dwight sees something in a bush a ways ahead. It's a single black cat crosses the two track. It's odd to see a house cat this deep in the woods, but it continues on. We make it to Dwight's farm. It's an ancient-looking farm, definitely passed down from in the generations. There are about 5x5 plots of beets. There are no animals, just beets. While we're trying to figure out where we're sleeping, Dwight's hick cousin Mose Shrewd comes in and says hi to everyone. He's a super hick. He wants to have a party with beets and meats. What a funny character.
Because he's a super hick. Super hick. Super hick.
Dwight tells us that he's adventuring in these woods. Dwight tells us he was adventuring in these woods, and he met a gnome, and apparently this is an exciting story. Dwight enjoys his sense of home with eating a meal at home. Again, we can't settle on a party name. Bill Bozers, Pete and Meats, Revigades. Mose wakes up Dwight early in the morning and warns him that the woods have been a little strange lately, and he's genuinely concerned. It feels like the land itself is getting ready for something. Dwight doesn't really know what Mo is warning him of. Vinny starts to stir in an agitated way, which wakes up Pete, who is sleeping next to him outside.
Not happy.
Pete is on edge as Vinny doesn't usually stir like this. It's dark out, very early in the morning, and Pete sees Mose walk outside, and he keeps an eye on him. He starts doing some yard work. Mo starts doing some yard work. It's a slow start getting the group going in the morning. There's some, but they nevertheless travel on. There's someone in black robes ahead on the tracks for things to sell. That's a weird sentence. He's selling things. He's a human male with a creepy voice. He's selling weapons, armors, a ring with a gem with swirling bright colors. There's a mask on the cart. There's also a well-maintained dagger. Dwight notices that the salesman's eyes look a little feline-like. Bill bought the ring and the dagger. Rev bought... I just left that sentence at Rev bought. I didn't actually finish that.
Awesome. Yeah, he bought.
He sure did buy.
He bought.
Rev did not buy the...
3, and I think I said 4 at the end of last session, but 3, what you think are health potions.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Health potions. That's what it was. Quotes. Health potions. End quote. There we go. A mystical dagger, which Bill attunes to. Bill bought the ring and the dagger. When you wield and God, I wish I could type quick enough and coherently enough during sessions. When you wield and a dex/stealth check while wielding, proficient in check, and add 2x proficiency to check.
Good. That was a sentence.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That was not
of
a
all
sentence.
The sentences that have been said, that's one of them.
That wasn't a very good one. And there's a magical ring, which Bill also attunes to. It's a mood ring. It settles on a yellow color, and Bill has an unwarranted sense of happiness. Bill also has a whistling noise coming from him, and he takes the ring off, but it's still making the whistle. But he is still making the whistle. We're entering Orc country. Rev is getting more familiar with the area. Pete throws the dagger off of the cart with a whee, but Bill is still whistling. Bill did not put the ring back on. We're making great time. Towards the end of the day, Dwight gets this feeling like they're being watched. In front of us, there's a large boar standing in the road. Next time!
Incredible.
How
that was outstanding.
Inspiring.
That, you did miss a few key details in there, but I'll give you it for the depth and detail.
Hey, thanks.
So take your
Have-
inspiration point.
I have 2 points of order.
Yes.
We are not visiting Elmar's stepbrother. We are visiting Harbin's half brother.
Harbin's half brother.
Also, Matt, you said that we saw a single black cat on the path, but we actually do not know the marital status of this cat. So
That is true.
That is a very important point of clarity, and therefore I will also reward you a D4.
That
boom.
is true.
I've- It's really on me for having assumed such a thing.
You
That
really
is
shouldn't
true.
assume.
That's twice divorced.
About 6 feet ahead of you, as you guys stand in your cart, you see a wild boar standing at about 4 feet tall, maybe a little
Uh,
less.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
That's a
Nope.
huge boar.
I would like to rack my brain to see if I
Okay.
believe this boar should be there.
Can I finish my introduction?
I thought you said you were done.
No, I didn't.
He
I
did
didn't
say there's a boar that's about 4 feet tall.
that. The boar is in the middle of the road, glaring in your direction, and you can see that it has the traditional gray and black bristled fur, but there's hints of what seems like blue along the tips. Now you want to do what?
I don't want to do anything anymore.
Blue is not a naturally
I don't even
occurring
wanna.
color, so I would like to question this.
Would you like to question the boar? What would you like to say to the boar?
No, I'm saying blue is not a naturally occurring color, so I don't think this boar is actually just a regular boar.
Yeah, it's just got like it almost seems like a silvery glitter in the kind of like the twinkling of the sun passing through the tree branches, but it's just like a slight. It's like tips. It's like frosted tips. You know what
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
because it can't be blue,
Right.
even in a fantasy land.
It gives like a blue hue. It does. It makes it seem blue, but you can't quite tell from 60 feet away. It's got
For
like
everyone
solid-
at home, keep in
know what I
mind,
mean?
I got woke up and I'm in a very argumentative mood.
Yes, you are in the slap everyone you meet kind of mood. I get
Yeah,
it.
so
Yes.
blue's not naturally
But yes,
occurring. I don't think
it
this is a
doesn't
boar.
look like Sonic, if you know what I mean. Like it's
Oh,
giving
okay.
off like a shimmer in the like a blue kind of shimmer in the lighting.
Okay.
Anyway, keep going.
No, if that's the case, then I don't want to question it. I thought you meant like blue, like navy blue.
Nope, not quite.
Did we
No,
actually
no,
I
stop
would
the...
like to examine.
You can approach and do what you want. Right now, it's just glaring at you, and it's in the middle of the road.
Did we stop the cart?
You had stopped the cart. Yes.
Yes.
Again, you're about 60, and I don't think I have you appropriately spaced in this map. Which, let's bring in the map.
Whoa.
I'm the map.
Look
Do I
there.
know if this boar belongs in these woods?
Make
Or are they native to these woods?
Make a nature check.
Can I do so with my inspiration die?
You certainly can do so. Yes. Roll the nature check, and then just roll a d4 and add on top.
Ooh.
15 plus 2, 17. You know. Okay. Make a religion check.
Yay. I'm a cleric that doesn't know religion.
Um,
Not this denomination.
couple points of order to Rev. 1, boars are very common in this wood. Boars are not usually this size. Boars typically do not have that kind of glimmer to them. Boars are deities and or represent certain forces that are highly represented within this wood, specifically saying your tribe would have worshipped boars of some sort. So you know them to be particularly special. This seems like a very special sort of boar.
Great. I would like to try to grab its attention, wave at it.
Look there.
Okay.
Is that
So you wave
is
your
that a
hands at
piggy?
this boar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The boar is looking in your direction. Very suspiciously, if you can gauge that from a boar.
Yeah, I guess.
Just tips his head.
Uh, hey, companions, I don't believe this is just a standard boar. I think there's something more to it, but I don't know that it's dangerous. I think we should be cautious though.
I think I think that perhaps Pete should go find out if it's a friendly, suspicious boar.
Oh, me? I need to. What about all three of you who want to just make friends with the creepy salesman? I think you guys should figure out if this is
You're the
friendly.
one that knocks on the trees.
Yeah, and you're the one who buys creepy whistling daggers.
Whoever said it was the dagger that is causing this sound?
I don't know.
Hold on,
That's the
hold
mood
on.
ring.
Everybody,
Still
why don't I just speak with this boar, and we can get this cart moving?
Excuse me, son.
You can speak with boars.
I can speak with just animals in general. It's part of being an elvish druid. So, allow me, stand back. And I will walk forward toward the boar and cast speak with animals.
Okay. You can speak with animals.
Aaron was not ready for this.
Excuse me, boar, what are you doing on this path?
How close do you get?
I would say I'm gonna get within 2 squares of suspicious boar.
As you get closer, and I'd say you get about halfway, so about 30 feet away, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say right here. It's going to instinctively like take a few steps back and kind of keep pace with you. So it seems like it's not wanting you to get any closer than where you're at.
I turn back to the party and I say, "Well, that was my idea."
Sorry,
Open to other
what did you say?
suggestions.
I was illustrating the movements. What did you
Oh,
say
I see.
again?
I shouted to the boar. I said, "Excuse me, boar, what are you doing on this path?"
Okay. The board does not respond.
When he does that, does it sound like he's speaking common? Or is he just honking and snorting at this thing?
I think the way that Speak with Animals works is his common voice kind of has a magical tone to it that it just kind of translates in the ear of the one who hears it. So you would hear common.
Gotcha.
No, keep going, boar man.
No, this was my best attempt. Unfortunately, the boar is not cooperative. It's going nonverbal. I understand how that goes, so I'm going to give him a pass on this. And it's
Yes,
up to
you do.
you.
I'm going to lean over to Rev and say, I don't think he can actually speak to animals.
We got one that can speak to animals and one that can speak to gnomes, and neither of them seem
Allegedly.
to be very good at it.
I'm plenty good at speaking to the boar. It's just not very good at speaking back to me.
Oh, okay.
You're too far away to have heard me say that.
Are you guys going to move up with him, or what are you guys doing with the cart?
I'm sitting back. I'm letting these guys figure this one out. I'm mad. If I go up there, I'm just gonna start shooting.
It's just a pig. Could eat it for dinner. Anyway, I'm not trying to tempt you. All right. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna keep. No, come on, elf man, keep going. Say
Perhaps
some
we
more
can
things
just
to it.
perhaps we can just keep the cart going and not worry about the boar.
It seems to be defensive. I don't know that it would attack us if we were to keep moving.
Perhaps our oxen here will spook it away. Though that is a huge boar.
No, we're not. Vinny's not getting anywhere near this. This is you guys. Go use your fancy schmancy rings, huh?
I will rejoin the party.
Go
Okay.
use your fancy schmancy rings. I'm
Now,
the one
Peter,
who
if
knocks
we
on
can,
trees. You're the one who touches boars.
I don't like the way you said that, but but
Yeah, with a hard B.
Wow.
boars.
What are you guys gonna do?
I say we keep going and see how the boar reacts.
Mm-mm. Vinny's not getting anywhere near that.
Shall we take a vote?
Nope. Vinny's under my protection.
Well then, Peter, you go do it.
No. Everyone wants
I
to act
say-
so big and bad until there's a boar in the road.
Rev,
I would go do it, but I've got to watch out for Vinny.
Rev, how do you feel about this? Should we chase it away or?
I don't know if we want to spook it. It might attack.
Are they?
I'm going to pull out my crossbow and take a shot at it.
Great.
This feels
Ruin
like the
life.
wrong move, son. It's just a wild boar.
Okay, then you go do something about it. Try and spook it off the road. Either it dies, right? Either I shoot it with my crossbow or you move it off the road. Decide, old man.
You're gonna make an old man get off the cart. All right, fine.
100%.
Fine. I'll get up and go do it.
I'll
Yeah.
join you, I'll join you, Bill.
Grumpy kids these days.
You guys are trying to get to about where Dwight was.
Yeah, but approaching cautiously.
Mhm.
Um, Rev, make a insight check for me. Or what's your insight modifier? Plus what?
5.
You get the sense as you approach this boar that it notices you and takes particular interest in you.
Interest in me specifically?
Specifically.
Okay. Bill, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can work with this guy.
Be careful, friend. I understand
I
that
will-
boars can be pretty vicious.
I will approach very slowly.
It does not retreat away as you move forward in squares.
Okay.
Bill, are you staying put?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna get up probably within about 5 feet or so, if it lets me.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
What?
Yep, it definitely looks like a shimmery little boar, but it's definitely bigger than most. It's hard to glean more, even though you're so much closer. Maybe it's the hecticness of the situation that's not allowing you to focus exactly on some of the details.
I'm gonna get down on one knee and extend my hand out to the boar as like a peace offering.
Hmm. I want to shake the boar's hand.
Essentially.
I need you to roll for handshaking.
Paw?
Paw?
Aw. Nice.
Let's see.
Nice.
Be
me
careful,
see.
son.
Is your head bowed?
Would I know to do that?
Based on your religion check from earlier? Possibly not. Maybe.
Then no.
It's a toss up. Make a persuasion check.
How about a 19 minus 1?
The boar does not extend its hand.
I'm shocked.
The boar does move over to the side of the road.
Oh, very good. I'll turn back to the party and kind of wave them up, like, let's go, let's move forward.
I'm gonna slowly start walking Vinny forward. I don't trust it.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
keeping my
approach Rev.
crossbow out.
I'll go up to Rev, but not pass him.
Rev, what are you doing as they start approaching?
I'm gonna get off to the side of the other side of the road so that there's a path for the wagon to go through.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. You guys are approaching the boar. So far, it isn't moving. It has eyes locked on Rev. Pete, you said you're keeping your crossbow out.
I'm keeping my crossbow out. I don't trust this. I need
as
to
you
protect
cross,
Vinny.
as you
It's a
cross, as you cross the 30 feet perimeter, the boar's head snaps from Rev right to you.
big- Why? I'm gonna keep my crossbow out. I'm a
Yeah,
Rev.
hang on.
Rev, fix your pet. Fix your pet. I'm not walking Vinny past it.
Pete, put that crossbow down. I had it all calmed down until you showed up, pointing your weapon and shit.
Yeah, because it knows this is it speaks English. It knows that this is a crossbow. No,
What's
it's a
English, son?
You
It's a
don't have
boar.
to speak common to know what a crossbow is, son. Put it away. We'll be okay.
All right. Then you need to go stand next to it while I walk past. I'm not walking Vinny past this 4-foot tall boar
It's a huge
Without-
boar.
without
Okay.
any sort of protection.
I will walk
If
over.
you're next to it, I will put my crossbow away.
Make an animal handling check, Rev.
Me? All right.
Animal handling.
I've been hit by too many trees to just let
Very wise.
nature. walk
You get the
past.
sense
I've learned.
because of your seemingly connection to this boar. There certainly is some timidness at the sight of an armed individual. How are you going to try soothing this and deflecting its gaze? What would you do to comfort this wild, suspicious boar?
I think I'm going to go over next to it and see if it'll let me stand next to it.
Okay, you approach. Are you standing on just behind it, or because right now it would be facing Pete and the wagon. So right now you're kind of behind
I,
it.
I guess I would be like here.
You're gonna try to like stand in its view a bit.
Not blocking its view, but like next to it as if we were like buddies.
Okay. And that's all you're gonna do? You're not gonna do anything else? Just for clarity's sake?
Probably take a knee and then try to put my hand on it. I don't know if I take a knee, is it that much taller than me? I don't know how tall this thing is.
It's
Um,
4 feet
It's,
tall.
it's about 4 feet. So
Okay,
yeah,
so I can be
taller than you.
standing and then try to put my hand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
That's what I'll do.
As he
Okay.
does that, I will put my crossbow down.
All right.
like
The
this
board
big.
lets you touch it. Hold on. When you touch the boar, sorry, give me 1 second. Where is this?
I like this.
Sorry, I should have expected you to
Shoot
At
it.
it.
expected you to touch the boar. I honestly just expected a bloodbath. I want to just find the right description of.
Aaron wanted a Boondock Saints. There was a firefight.
I just need. Oh, sorry, excuse my ill
Well, not to.
preparedness.
Nope, that's the best. Is when you stump the DM, is what I've heard.
That is the goal.
That means we did it right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find it in my. No. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah. Okay. When you touched the boar, and based on your positioning, no one else would necessarily know this. I almost want to make you guys whisper out for this description. Honestly, I think whispering's a little bit more fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Well,
whisper out.
time to turn my my speakers off. Wave wildly, one done.
Wait.
Yep.
What am I doing?
Just deafen yourself.
Yeah.
You too, Dwight.
All right. My speakers are all the way down. I cannot hear
But
anything.
keep an eye on the picture. Good? Good. All right. As you put your hand on the boar and you touch its back, a jolt of electricity courses up through your fingertips and into your arm. You feel a tingling sensation come over your entirety of your body. And before you no longer stands a boar, or the trees, or the road, or the forest, but instead you see the vastness of the sea. And you get flashes of light as you find yourself caught immediately in a storm on the rocks of this rocky shore. Large boulders, waves crashing, as lightning flashes, all in your mind. You look up and you see in the sky a lightning-esque shape of a boar that flashes into a lighthouse off in the distance along this shoreline. And then another flash. And you find yourself back on the road with your hand on the boar. Would you like to ask any questions before we call him back?
Do I recognize this place that you brought me to, or is it a new oceanfront rocky?
Make an Arcana check, or sorry, a religion check.
Nine.
It eludes you.
Can I come back?
It is possible with maybe a little bit more research you might be able to find where this place is, but it eludes you based on your current understanding.
Gotcha. Cool. Do I have any particular emotions about this, or is it just like a vision, real quick?
It was a vision. It was momentary. I would say your probable reaction was breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and probably a little bit shocking considering the situation. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm back. That was a lot of talking for just touching a friggin' boar.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta touch the boar.
Hey,
Some gesticulation happening. Like, what's going on?
So you guys are gonna continue going while he had his moment. Dwight and Bill, as you move past the boar, nothing happens. Pete, were you put the bow away and
I did.
Kind of
If he's
skirting the
next to it,
outside road? Yeah.
if he's next to it, I will pass by with no crossbow.
Okay. Your party crosses the path of the boar. As you guys kind of back away, The boar turns and watches you leave. After you're about 30 feet past the boar comes back and sits back in the middle of the road and just watches you as you continue to walk away.
All right, so now we know Rev can talk to boars, and Bill, or not Bill, and Dwight.
I don't know. I'm more convinced that Rev can talk to the boar than I am Dwight.
All right.
I think we should just keep on moving, guys.
Gladly.
All right,
You see, Peter, was it that hard?
I'd have shot the thing.
I believe it. Honestly, that would have been quite the harvest for camp supplies, feeding us for quite a while.
Yeah.
All right,
those
Pete.
days.
I need you to make a survival check.
Nice. All right. Survival check. Today's not my day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please send me something else.
Don't take this as me just trying to fudge the dice in your favor, but I believe Rev is helping you navigate. Is that
That's
correct?
right.
Because these are your woods.
'Cause I
Mhm.
know where I'm
Mhm.
going.
So you would have that as advantage. Or Rev alternatively can roll the survival check to support you.
You know
But
what, Rev, you want to roll that one?
I believe Dwight helps you on your first roll getting to the
He
to
did.
his camp.
He did.
Wow!
Is that good?
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe it's a spark of inspiration in your eye, Rev, but as you rejoin the wagon and help direct Pete, you make excellent headway, navigating deftly through the ever encroaching trees. Now, you did lose a bit of time with the merchant, and so you're going to fall just short of the logging cabin holistically, but you make great time throughout the day. And honestly, it's relatively peaceful outside of the boar and the merchant. Stopping as you need to for breaks to let Vinny get a rest and moving on, everything else is relatively calm. You are going to need to find a place to camp for the night. Due to some delays, you're unclear exactly how far it is, but you haven't heard the sound of running water just yet, so that means you're not quite at the river. Who's going to take charge in finding a campsite off the road?
Probably do that as well.
Probably Rev. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another survival check for me.
Survive again.
Survive.
I will survive.
Good enough.
Hey.
You're able to navigate through a tight clearing in trees and kind of find a almost natural formation between like a hill that's only partially there. So you almost make like a wall to your back that you'll be able to set up the wagon, your tents, a fire pit, etc., and have partial cover just naturally. It's a pretty decent spot to find a place to pitch camp. No sign of anyone having camped there before, which is always a good thing. And so yeah, you make your camp. We'll go ahead and probably split up into two groups of watches. What is going to be the watch order?
I think
I'm
Peter
going
should go to
sleep.
bed.
I'm mad. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Peter's gotta go night-night.
I
Say it
believe
again,
Pete.
old man.
Aren't you sleepy, little one?
Yeah, say it again, old man. Come on. You know
So
what I
Dwight,
can do
are
before
you
going
and
to
Pete
sleep?
gonna take the
Fight.
first sleep?
Huh?
Yeah, I'll take the first sleep with him as well. It's a short one.
Cool.
For you.
A less long
As-
one.
As you guys are preparing for camp, is there anything you guys want to interact with each other on?
I'm gonna toss my bag to Rev, and Rev, I've got some cattle drops in there. Are we safe in here, like in this space, or do you feel like setting those up would be a good
Would
idea?
I know that?
Um, honestly, this wood is a bit active at night. Never hurts to be safe.
Yeah, I could take care of that for you.
All right.
Why don't
Just
you go get
remember,
some sleep, Pete?
just remember where you put them because I'd like to keep those for future rests.
All 19
just,
of them.
All 19 of them. That's right.
All right. And then
Uh,
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. All right. Rev, Bill, you have the first watch. Is there anything you'd like to talk about while the night progresses?
Rev, that experience with the boar, what did you make of it?
that was something I'd never experienced before, but it almost seemed as if once I touched the boar, it gave me a vision into the future, or maybe it was the past.
Really?
I don't know.
What would tell you that it was of the future?
Well, it was just somewhere I'd never seen before, and it was like a oceanside rocky beach, and there was a storm brewing. And I remember that Mose said something back at the beet farm about how the earth is preparing for something, and makes me worried that it's related.
Well, perhaps there's something to it. I did find it remarkably brave of you to approach a boar of that size.
Well, boars are not typically aggressive, and you know sometimes they can be representative of the gods around these parts. So I didn't think it was anything to be afraid of, but definitely something that needs to be respected because they do have a lot of power.
It sounds like you respect the boars.
You have to. If anything that symbolizes the gods, you have to show respect for, lest you be smited. And let me tell you, friend, you do not want to be smited.
Were the boars a component um of your tribe's religion?
In a sense, yeah, we would recognize them as a symbol of the gods, and you know, make sure that they were taken care of within our community, and
Did we
don't
make
let them take any harm.
Do you think we made the right choice to not kill it?
Yeah, I think if we would have attacked it, it could have done some serious damage to us or even killed us.
Well, then I'm glad that you're as comfortable as you are around such a intimidating yet docile beast.
Well, that one wasn't one I'd ever seen before, but it was definitely something to be aware of.
That's all I really wanted to. End
Good
of
answer,
conversation.
good answer.
Good RP, good RP.
We did it! I love RP like
as
that.
as you prepare for the night, you start your fire, you spell your caltrops around. Nothing eventful comes of the night. You spend your time doing the watch and are able to switch halfway through to Dwight and Pete. If there's nothing else you want to talk about, that is.
I hope you're well rested, Peter.
Got a lot of sleep I need to catch up on. Let's just switch. I'm still a little grouchy because I'm up in the middle of the night now, but I'm glad I got some sleep.
You would have gotten 6 hours of sleep, which is, I mean, for some of the nights that you're out drinking, it's more than you do get. So
Yeah. Catch up once. No, that's fine.
That boy just
we're
can't
doing
be
better.
happy.
all right, your watch has come. It's a quiet morning. There's a slight breeze in the air. Dwight, make a nature check.
Let's see here. I'm feeling very naturalistic tonight.
It's a cold night.
It's cold out here.
Is there anything you guys would like to talk about as your watch continues?
No,
Oh.
I'm pretty good.
My whistle
Sit in
persists.
silence unless addressed.
Yeah.
Yep. As you
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
as you
gonna-
guys sit there in silence, you hear.
Oh, false. I am going to casually just pull out a loot that nobody knows that I had in my bag,
Okay.
and just to drown out the whistling.
Make a performance check.
Why do I have such a high modifier on this?
Because you have a lot of charisma. This dude's got Riz.
The Rizzler.
Lord Risington.
That's
Yeah,
Pete's
see?
last name, Pete Risington.
Man,
Yeah, I'm just
that
gonna
is
drown it out.
that is that's your party name is the Rizzlers.
The Rizinators.
You know what? That is the best damn recorder I've ever heard.
It's a lute. It's like a guitar.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's flute. It's a guitar. You're right.
Not a flute.
Yeah.
I thought I heard flute, but yeah,
Ooh,
it's
lute.
a lute.
Lute.
Yes, that's you played Wonderwall and it was amazing.
I have that on recording.
I know you do.
I do. I have
Um,
Wonderwall played on a lute on a
Dwight,
recording.
you know what?
We'll get
It's
back to
actually
that.
really relaxing to hear him play, and it sure does beat the hell out of Bill's whistling.
Sure. And we're gonna sit there in silence otherwise, though, because
That's right.
As so you guys are now about 4 hours. Let me check that. Let me. Yep, 4 hours into your watch, when you hear a and it starts to rain.
oh, I thought somebody was about to play guitar to my lute.
Nope.
Oh,
It starts to rain in the forest. That's it. You
Does the
guys-
fire go out?
It will, yeah, actually.
That's not good.
Yep.
Hmm.
Now your wagon is the crates are tarped. Vincent is grumpy. Cows can sleep standing up. He's still stocked on the wagon. You wouldn't want to undo him at this point.
mm-hmm. I'm going.
You just hear a.
While we're still like cleaning up camp and stuff like that, I'm gonna pull the mixing bowl out that I've had in there for a while.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna collect some rainwater for Vinny to get a drink from.
Oh, that's awfully sweet of you. Good use of bowl.
I love animals. I'm just a kind of a crappy person.
Yeah, no. We all get. We are all aware.
We all know. We know.
Okay, cool. So morning comes for you who are in the tent. The rain didn't necessarily wake you, but it is wet everywhere outside and still raining. You are going to have a long, soggy day.
I hate waking up in a tent and it's raining outside, knowing full friggin' well that I need to roll that wet thing up.
Mm-hmm. And then, but the worst part isn't rolling up the wet tent. It's having to take it out when you get home
And dry
make
it
sure
and
that it
clean
dries
it.
out.
Yep.
Yep.
God.
But you're not going to. You're gonna forget, and you're not
Yep.
going to. And then
And
next
it's all
time you go,
moldy.
next time you go camping, it's gonna be moldy and smell like crap.
Yeah.
Why is my tent fuzzy?
Why is my tent fuzzy? I don't remember my
Bill,
fuzzy tent.
Bill, roll a d6.
A D6, you say?
As you wake in the morning,
Roll for wet.
Roll for how wet. Not very, right?
you feel
You're so wet.
uncharacteristically angry.
Oh
about
no.
things. And maybe it's just the rain. It's just the weather. Maybe you slept on a rock. It's an anger that feels deep down inside of you. I don't know if you'll be able to quench it today.
So everyone packed up, ready to go?
Did I recover the claptraps?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, don't you do this to me.
Not
Rev.
very good at investigating things.
You know what?
That's a lot of rolls.
You are only able to recover 13 of them
Out of the 20?
out of the 19 you had, so you lost 6.
Wait, what? I have 19.
Because
'Cause you lost
one
one the
got
last
sprung
time.
from that
You didn't
snake.
pick it up because there was a snake on it or something like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You intentionally
That's
left
funny.
that one.
Okay.
So you only recover 13 the next day. It is possible they just got washed away and weren't able to be found.
Okay. Heard. Yeah, I'm gonna get those back and start hooking up the trailer to get Vinny and all that.
Yep. Okay. Make a survival check. You can either do it with advantage or you and Rev can both roll.
Rev, just roll. You want to do survival?
So
Well, you
both
have
of
to
them
roll because you're driving, but
Yes.
I can
Oh,
roll
yeah,
your second
I
one
was
if
gonna,
you
I'm gonna
want.
roll. Yeah. It was survival.
17, good.
Better than mine.
Did I not see yours?
It's coming.
What'd you get?
I don't know why. Mine's like really slow to.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. You are wet. You are tired. While it hasn't necessarily been difficult, kind of has been stressful. You feel like the 100 gold is probably warranted. Because you still have to do this whole trip back. It's exactly the thoughts that may race through your minds as you continue forward down the rough path until you all would, hear at this point with the rain, actually, despite the rain, the sound of rushing water.
Oh,
After you
great!
cross
More
a tree
water.
line, you eventually find yourself along a path, and you can head either east or west from your location. You found what you can presume, and Rev, you would know this, to be the Neverwinter River. It is a river that is about 30 feet across. Actually, it's probably a little bit more than that. It goes between 30 and 50 feet across at some points, depending on where you're at in the river system. You know, Rev, from your experience in this wood, that the Neverwinter River is one of the major geographical dividers of this forest. There's kind of a north forest and a south forest, right? And this is a particularly large divide. You would also recognize that if the camp is the one you've heard about, based on your wisdom check from the past, you likely need to head east, upstream of the river.
All right, folks. I believe from here we need to take a right and head east.
Dwight and Rev, make nature checks for me while you guys are at the point of this river.
The dice love the 19 today. I don't know what it is.
You guys rolled well. It looks like the river is swollen, is slightly higher than normal. The current looks faster than normal. So you're dealing with deeper waters and faster waters. This would be considered red flag weather, if you would consider such for a river. Would be treacherous to enter. and that is something that you'll just have to note in your mind.
You said we're heading east.
Yes, upstream. After a couple of hours, nothing more. You guys wind your way away from the river a little bit, going around a natural rock formation, and the path itself actually picks up a little bit more concretely. And you see there's kind of a crossroads there that stretch alongside the river heading west and east, almost like a more dedicated trail there. As you head east, again, you go around a natural formation. The what was just a sandy, beaten down, grassy trail turns into much more significant gravel trails as you find yourself at the logging camp. And it looks like this. The logging camp spreads along the south shore of the river, where dozens of tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under an awning. Older cabins close by have been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. A grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see not a person.
I'm gonna slowly take Vinny up because it's eerily empty here. So I'm gonna slowly walk Vinny in
Still raining.
while we're looking around.
Use the pinging system, please, and tell me where you're trying to go.
Just kind of like right around nothing. Point and ping. Oh, it says X. No. You see that big tree at the bottom, just above that. I get right there.
Okay, cool. You're gonna
Right
try to
about
like
there.
tuck. You're gonna tuck him in the grass there.
Not really. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm just gonna kind of like walk him out and park him. Nobody's here, so I'm just gonna park him in like the middle of the road.
Okay. All right.
It's still
do
raining.
so. It is
Okay,
still raining.
It is still raining.
I'm so tired of this damn rain. Can't we find a place to dry off for a minute or two?
You got a towel?
I'm gonna go. stand
No, I
over
don't
that
have a
awning.
towel. Everything that I'm carrying is wet.
Womp.
All right.
So there was an awning that was over some logs, right?
Is there like a?
So
is it
near
just
the
a tent?
dock. So near the dock, over here is the dock.
Yep.
If you
Okay.
move your screen up a little bit, Matt, I think you might be able to see it
Yeah.
there. Yes. So near a dock stands a cabin. So there's a cabin here, kind of outlined in the black, because you can't see inside walls. You guys aren't Superman. And there is an
Everyone's left.
awning. And actually, I suppose I can unhide the awning here. So I think this is. Let me clear this away.
Want me to draw one?
Don't touch my map.
I can draw pretty good.
I've seen your works of art. I believe that's the awning. It's just kind of that dotted areas. Yes.
I'm gonna go stand under that awning.
So will
Okay.
will
Dry off.
Bill.
You guys are all just gonna go under there.
No, how tolerable is this rain? That's like, has it been raining heavy, or am I like
Intolerable.
okay to keep going?
You do not have a point of exhaustion yet, mostly because you've been riding in the wagon. Vinny is tired. This has been a lot for him because the roads are wet, getting muddy. It's been raining for about 4 hours, and it hasn't been heavy, but it has been consistent.
Pete, why don't you go ahead and get Vinny all rested up with the rest of the crew? I'm gonna search around and see if I can find signs of life.
I'm gonna take Vinny over to, like, we're parked kind of in the middle of the road. I see there's like stuff in next to the grass just north of me. Just
You
like,
again try pinging so I know where you want to go.
I don't know why my ping isn't working. Oh, I want to try and find something to tie Vinny up out there so he can eat some grass.
All right, what you see
Aw.
there? Are you trying to walk? So let me just explain what you see. So this is what looks like it used to be a cabin, but it is charred down remains. So it looks like there was a fire of some sort.
Is there like
all
good
that's
vegetation around it, or is
So it is rubble, basically at this point. It's just rubble.
okay? So there's no like
It does
grass,
not
nothing like that.
make a
TLDR, is there enough grass for Vinny to feed for a bit, or no?
honestly, under the tree, like by that big tree just south of you, is probably just as well of a spot, honestly.
Okay, then I'm gonna go put him up out there.
And under the tree, he's gonna get some coverage from the rain. It's a
He's
pretty
a,
big
he's, a,
tree.
he's an ox. He could be in there.
Yeah. But I would put him. I would just leave the wagon by the tree. If it was me, I'm not you. I'm God. You can't actually hear me.
Right.
So
I'm just
you
talking
make
to
your own
God about
choice.
where to put Vinny. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. I am on Vinny's side. If we're being honest.
Team Vinny.
If I had to save any one of you, it would be Vinny.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go put him up at the best spot for vegetation.
Yep. Okay. We'll go ahead and make a give me a perception check.
There you go. Shit.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the rain. You didn't get a good look of anything around the fire, around the kind of the burnt down building. You can't quite tell anything over there. Doesn't look like it would be good for vegetation. And it does again, we'll just say the grassland just south of you and right
It's
by that
just
big
better.
tree is seems fine enough.
Okay. Good for
All
me.
right. So you guys, I have Bill and again, you gotta kind of tell me where you want to go in this. So I got Bill.
Bill grumpily wringing out his
Yep.
soaking clothes.
Yep, you guys are underneath the roof, the awning there. Pete, you are setting up Vinny over here. And Rev, what are you trying to do right now?
I think
in
I'm
this
gonna
moment?
start with this little campfire area over here. Something
Okay.
like that.
All right.
That's a vicinity. Do some investigating. See if I can find any clues. Do my best
Let me-
Scooby Doo.
Yep, I
Some
hear you.
Blue's Clues.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Like Zoink Scoob. Get out of here. Right, Raggy.
Okay, hold on. Okay. As you approach, you get to about here, and you feel the ground start to rumble underneath you as you start to look around. You don't quite get the chance to because the earth about 20 feet in front of you begins to crack, and out emerges something that's beetle-esque, but also the size of basically a fully Goliath-sized person as you become under attack. And I need you to roll initiative.
What is that? What is it?
Ugh,
I believe there's
it's
an initiative button
hideous.
somewhere. Here it is.
I had to zoom in to see that. That's a key.
Icky.
Yeah. Yui, a bug.
I found a clue.
Right now it is just you in combat. What did you get?
14.
Cool.
I'm close enough. How far away am I? Like
You would
distance?
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 5 is about 40, 50 feet.
40, 50? Okay.
Yeah, you could. You would hear it. I think it would take a few turns of action. So why don't you all roll? Have you all rolled? What's your numbers?
I have not.
I have not rolled yet.
Go ahead and roll your initiative numbers.
That's pretty low.
Because I'm kind of close enough to like assist.
Oh, yeah, I do have I'm advantaged on initiative.
Oh, nice.
19.
Dang.
Wide is 3. Pete is very engaged. Okay.
I'm single.
All right. First up is going to be the Ankeg as he gets a surprise round.
What did you call me?
Whoa. Let's just settle down here for a second.
A
You know what, I'm gonna-
keg. Oh, hold on.
I know I put on a little
Ankeg.
weight, but a keg? Really?
Ankeg. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Hi, I heard there was a keg here. I would like to do a stand. Thank you.
It resembles an enormous many-legged insect, its long antennae twitching in response to any movement around. Its legs end in sharp hooks adapted for burrowing and grasping its prey, and its powerful mandibles look like it can snap a small tree in half. An ankeg. Ankeg. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I keep saying it. It doesn't sound any better.
Sounds right.
Okay. So it's going to use its movement to move in on you, Rev. And it's going to attempt to bite you.
Just a 74 hit.
That is a 22.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is... Ouchies. All right. That is not bad. That is 6 points of slashing damage. And 4 points of acid damage. And
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
you're considered a
Jinx.
medium-sized creature, right?
I am a medium-sized creature.
Okay, then nothing else.
Bob says I'm
There you go.
big for my.
All right, that is the end of its turn. Now we'll go to the initiative order. Pete, you are on the initiative order as first because you have the higher dexterity.
Yes. I see it attacking Rev.
Yes.
And I
yeah,
would
and
like-
Vincent is freaked the out.
Is he far enough away to be like safe?
He's about 60 feet away.
Okay. I am going to get about half the distance.
Okay.
Go about half the distance, and I am going to shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay.
I would like to point out that this is episode 7, and that's the first time I just learned how to do the damage calculator on my
Hold on.
character sheet.
Technically, hold on. Technically, do I get advantage here? Because it's next
You
to-
don't get advantage, but you do roll sneak damage if it hits.
I roll sneak. Hold on. So
because he's in combat with someone else. But you don't get
hold on.
advantage.
It says you don't need advantage on the attack if at least one of your. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get sneak, you don't get advantage.
I get sneak. I don't get advantage. Okay.
So your hit was 15.
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. So then I would roll this. Plus a snack. Click. Oh, it rolled 2. Just take the first one. Sorry.
What?
I clicked it and it didn't register, and then I clicked it again. So
Oh, I see. Well, the first one was an 11.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you did sneak attack. So I see 11 plus 7 sneak. Is that right?
No. It was 8 plus 3 sneak, and then it rolled again on the 3. So it's just 11 damage. Just 11 damage.
Are you sure?
You don't want a sneak attack?
Positive.
I think it's a 1d8 plus your dexterity, which is 3. So you got
Oh.
I think you rolled an 8 on a d8. So you did
Okay,
max damage on your crossbow.
Then it didn't register because I rolled and I saw 2 dice on the screen and it was a 3 and a 4.
Well, that's because your sneak attack damage is a 2d6 now at your level.
You're right. I hit. Okay.
You did 18 damage. Good job. Good for you.
Okay. There we go. I forgot it's now a 2d6 on my sneak. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still new.
You're doing fine. Next up is Bill. It's your turn. You hear a commotion quite a bit of ways. You can't quite tell what it is. You could try making a perception check if you wanted to see.
Oh, hell!
It is raining. It is raining, so.
But that would have made like a decent amount of noise, right? It's not like storming.
Yeah, it didn't sound well. Make a free action of a nature check.
Free? Oh. Bill's pissed.
I can't
He
tell if it
doesn't
was
care.
thunder.
It's
I mean,
raining.
it could have been thunder. Would you like to take an action to perceive if there's an issue?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and do so. Straining your eyes into the rain,
What the hells is going on out there?
you see a very large, with that roll, you see a very large creature off in the distance that doesn't look like Vinny.
Oh. Duty calls, I guess.
Are you going to move straight across? Try to make a beeline right for it?
Yeah, I can go 30. And then from there, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be going right. Yeah, right here. Yep. Right on.
Go ahead.
No, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I was gonna toss a javelin.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. What's the range on your javelin?
Ooh, not far enough. Wait,
Okay.
hold on. What's the 30 and then 120 in the parentheses?
So 120 gets disadvantage.
Okay. So that would be disadvantage because I am
Out of its
about
max
70
range.
feet
Yep.
away.
So
So disadvantage. I wish there was a toggle for disadvantage.
so you are 70 feet away. You cannot throw within normal javelin range. You're not an Olympian, even though you probably should be. I think there's probably a feat for that.
Oh, what a bummer, too, huh?
I don't know. I think I rolled a second time.
Well, let's find out.
Ah.
Yeah, what a bummer, though.
What a bummer. That would have been really cool. Too bad for you.
Can I add my inspiration to that?
You can.
That's just a
We
D4.
remembered the inspiration.
Roll a d4. It just falls short of the keg.
Man.
You were just
Hate to
so
see it.
close. Maybe with just a point or more of oomph, you could have found purchase, but alas.
Now I've got to go get that javelin. Ah!
angry Bill is fun.
Why'd I even throw that thing?
It's raining too. Just such a good situation. All right. Next up is Rev. Rev, you are in front of this giant insectoid and getting beat. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Bane on
Okay.
the Ankeg.
Okay. What's the save on that?
It is a charisma save of DC 13.
Charisma. You know what? This may surprise you.
Is it a
Big
charismatic beetle?
It's not a very charismatic beetle.
It's really charming.
It is baned. Can you describe for those listening what Bane means, please?
Yeah, Bane is a debuff spell that you can cast, and it will cause a character that's fails the charisma saving throw to subtract 1d4 from their attack rolls or saves.
Yep. Okay. Very good.
It
And
is a
that is
concentration
that is a
spell, so I do
concentration.
have to keep concentrating on it.
All right. Please remember that.
Yes.
Is that gonna be your end of your turn?
I'm gonna burn that spell slot, and then I think I'm also, if the court will allow,
Gonna
uh,
cast cantrip, or
I was gonna go for a cantrip.
could also be
Sacred
Healing Potion.
Flame is a cantrip that I have.
That's a dex save, right?
It is. It is
Okay.
in fact a dex save of 13.
That is a 3. So he takes
How
the flaming damage. Please roll.
about 4 of them?
How about that's good enough? That's good enough. All right. Good work. Good work. It would have been even less because it doesn't really matter. A hit's a hit because he has a disadvantage on his saving throws, right?
Oh yeah. Not disadvantage, but minus
Oh yeah, minus a d4.
d4.
Yep. That wouldn't really matter. A fail is a fail.
A 3 is
Okay.
a 3. You know.
It could have been a 0. Could have been a -1. Doesn't change the amount of damage you did. All right. His turn. He's going to.
Bite me.
Yep. He's going to.
No, that's not what I meant.
Hey, you've talked me into it.
Chomp.
He's going to pivot over. He's going to get in a line between. Make a line between Pickled Pete and Rev. And he's going to basically stomp on your javelin, Bill. And he's going to.
And he breaks my javelin.
He does not break your
Oh,
javelin.
okay. Damn it!
He is going to spew a long green strand from its mouth. And it just sprays out, dripping and caustic and kind of steaming in the rain as it juts out to both you two. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
You don't have to roll for that. We have to roll.
You have to make a dexterity saving throw. Yep.
Okay, I would like to roll with advantage.
Do
With
you
my
just
luck points.
Oh, I see. Well, you can roll and
Hey.
then choose to burn one or not.
Oh yeah. Let's do that then.
Yeah, that's the
What
cool thing
are
with
we
luck
doing?
points is you get to actually see
Roll
your
a
roll before you.
Dex saving
Dexterity
throw,
saving
and if
throw?
you don't like it, burn a luck point.
Or... and we're burning a luck point. Thank you.
Could always be worse.
Can it?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Is it?
And that's why we do those.
All right. What'd you get? 19. Oh, that's better.
That's
That is
pretty
better.
good.
All right. That is half damage to you and full damage
even-
to Mark.
Not even a full dodge?
Oh no.
That's not how it works. You actually
Save
do
is
get to
half
do that.
dam.
So you get to do that later as you progress in Rogue. You'll get to be able to negate that entire thing, but not right now. Alrighty then. That is.
Wait, hold on. I get.
What?
I'm just reading through my my thing. Oh wait, no, I used my inspiration with that javelin. I was gonna say I apparently get an inspiration with each long rest.
Oh well, you used my inspiration with that javelin. But you can only use one inspiration die at a time, so
Yeah.
but
So
yours might be bigger than a D4. If it was a D6, it might have made a difference.
I don't know if it just says you get a heroic inspiration when you finish a long rest.
Look it up.
Okay.
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Rev, you take 14 points of acid damage.
Is that all?
Yep, and then
I'm scared.
Pete, you take 7 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
I got big owied.
And that's going to be his turn. Let's check the recharge. It did not recharge, so. All right, then it is Dwight's turn. Dwight,
Right.
you see Bill kind of rush off. You can assume something is going on.
Assuming something's going on, I will use my dash to run after Bill.
Sorry, I still have that.
All right, so kind of draw me a line on the path you're going to take
Okay. Let's see here.
using the ping system.
Oh, using the ping system, not the
Yeah, so
draw
you can-
tool.
No, do not use the draw tool. Using the ping, you can do this like where you.
I want to do a lap
Yeah.
around the house. And
So yeah, you're going this way.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna.
Where you ending? Yeah, like right here.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
probably like Sorry, it's kind of counterintuitive to use the dragon pole. Kind of somewhere around like here-ish. I guess as close as I can get to it.
Yeah. No, you can get there. That's fine.
Can you guys see
This-
the ruler, the arrow? When we
I cannot see the ruler.
can't.
Oh
s-
no, only you can see the.
Only we can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you end, or are you gonna do anything else with your Do you have anything you can do with a bonus action?
Yes. Actually, no, I cannot.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
At the end of your turn, you feel the ground underneath you start to shake and rumble,
So,
and we have a friend.
oh no.
This is not good, folks.
All right. At the top of the order, it's Pete. It's your turn.
All right. So I remember we talked about this, but I don't remember what you said, like how it was going to work out. Do I still have the Vex on my weapons? You talked about how like the magical properties of my weapons or something a
So
while back.
So with the crossbow, you have a light crossbow. That's your weapon.
Mhm.
Proficiency with a light weapon allows you to add proficiency. You do not. I do not see any
Click
extra
on
ability in it.
click on like my actions or whatever. You can see it says Vex hand crossbow. If you hit a creature with a hand crossbow and deal damage to it, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn. Same with my rapier.
It's interesting because I don't see it as a property. Like if I click on your rapier, it shows Mastery Vex Rapier.
Yeah,
The reason is because you have a light crossbow. You don't have a hand crossbow. They are different weapon types.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna send you in Discord what I see because I
Yeah,
remember
I
we
can
were
see what
talking
you
about
see.
this.
I have your right, but you see it says Vex and then parentheses it says hand crossbow, correct? But if you look up at your action, your attack, it says crossbow, comma light. A light crossbow is not a hand crossbow.
Then why is that in there?
Because if you had a hand crossbow, you could use Vex on it. But the light crossbow does not have that.
We gotta find you.
Hand
pair of 'em.
crossbows are like dueling pistols.
Okay.
Right.
That's
But a
fine.
light-
I
A light
still-
crossbow still takes 2 hands and is a different thing.
Yeah, not a problem. I just wanted to double check. I can still use advantage here because I have steady aim as a
Yes.
bonus action.
Okay.
So I am going to stay where I am at, and I'm going to use my crossbow with advantage
Okay.
to shoot at this.
Shoot the ever living shit out of it, please. I
Correct.
beg of you. Does that make sense though? I want to make sure you're good with that.
Oh, come on.
Because they are different weapons.
Tilt.
Yes. Confirm you're good with that.
Mm.
You still didn't
That's
get
a
confirmation.
big number.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah, we're good. But I just wanted to flex really hard for what I'm about to do to this freaking thing.
You get to double your dice,
Oh,
including your
and
sneak.
and I get sneak. Yeah. So
Just roll the dice, and I will double it.
okay,
Oh, it did it for you. Wonderful. Wait. Yes, it did it for you.
Double it and give it to the
Boy,
next person.
that's some
And then
Wait,
sad
no,
damage.
that's
it rolled
It
2
didn't-
dice. Yeah. So honestly, you're thankful to the system because it, instead of giving you less damage, actually gave you more.
hold on.
Because you
That was the
one-
crit. It didn't do the sneak though. So
Yeah, it
I'm
has not
about to
done
do
sneak crit. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and do your sneak. That's just the damage of the bolt.
And then we would double this
Yes.
as well.
So 18
plus 7. Okay.
7 is 25.
I'm putting a heart into this thing, Rev. I'm sorry I'm not up there with you, but
For
You do
the
great.
you
crit,
ice it.
is D&D Beyond taking the crit as just rolling a second D8?
Yes, it is. That's how, and that's another way you can do it. So some people just double the first dice.
Mm-hmm.
Some people double the number of dice you could roll.
You're doing
Six.
both.
okay, I'm cool with
6
that.
to 1. I mean, honestly, if the game's gonna do it one way for you automatically, it's one less thing you have to manage. That's the beauty of it. If you don't like it, we
Tough.
can work around it. I mean, if you
Oh.
want to take the first number and double it,
Oh,
that's your choice.
because you're doubling the sneak attack damage.
Yes, he
I was
doubles
like, where's that
both.
number coming from?
Yep, he doubles both.
Gotcha.
So he did 9 sneak, which is 18 total, and then he doubles the Then he doubles.
Wait, did I just 2-shot this thing, by the way?
Yes, you did. Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
let's-
do a little bit, but
Yes.
I don't think it mattered.
You. I know it did matter.
Yes,
It did matter.
I helped. Give me the apple.
All right, Bill, your turn.
Hells.
You see this new friend that's near you. You want to come up and whap it?
Oh, I'm gonna whap it. Bill's
Okay, roll
not
for
very
whap.
happy for some reason.
It was nicer yesterday when you were happy.
Yeah.
Are you rolling with a javelin?
No. Oh, what?
says
Why is
javelin
javelin in there twice?
Javelin?
I meant to roll quarterstaff, but it's the same bonus. Still
Same
a +4.
button.
Yeah, I don't know why javelin's in there twice, but
Give me that damage. What are you? So wait, are you hitting it with a javelin?
no.
Oh, there we go.
I'm actually swinging with the quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Is the hit the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
okay.
Yeah, the roll is
All
no
right,
different. It's
all
still a
right.
+4.
I'm just making sure it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do 8 damage to this guy.
Oops.
And let's see if I can do anything else.
You got a lot of day left.
Good point. That's a good point. But Bill's mad.
Bill's mad.
Bill's
Oh,
swinging.
Smash.
Yeah, I want to action surge
Yeah, you do.
and swing again.
Do it.
You can do that? That's sick.
Ah,
Well, you want to use that inspiration dice?
You already used it, didn't
He gets one from his fighter abilities, right?
yeah. It doesn't give me any specification on what the inspiration dice is, so I guess it comes down to like your choice.
Sorry, let's
Rev, we're chilling down here now, bud. Come on
Wait.
with it.
We killed our Ankh. What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah, you guys-
This is the first turn it's been
dancing?
up.
Are you guys dancing with it up there? What are you doing?
Oh, you think that just because this thing comes out of the ground, you're immediately supposed to have it dead?
Yeah.
Let the thing finish getting out of the ground first,
Why? Why would you? No, we gotta be polite.
so that I
here.
can
Right.
bash the crap out of all of it.
We get a gentleman's. What are you letting it re-rack too?
Want to give it a good fair chance, son.
Are you a champion? What are you?
Fighter.
Yeah, but what's
Oh.
your subclass?
Mark, they're just letting it.
You a champion?
Get a re-rack.
Class features.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Remarkable athlete.
Yeah. So you have.
Is that what that is?
Water.
No, I'm trying to find it so I can read it. They have a bonus dice per turn. You have advantage on inspiration. Not seeing. What is the ability you're saying that gives you the?
It is under
Inspiration?
my features and traits. It is. It is. Of course, I can't find it now. Boy, oh boy.
Hmm.
I'm looking for it.
Resourceful. You gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest.
Oh, there it is.
What is the verdict?
Sorry for the delay. Is that a human? Oh, that might be. I think that's a human trait. Yeah.
Not
it's
a fighter.
Human trait. Sorry, let me.
Is it? I'm a
Yes.
human as well. I'll see that.
You.
Mm-hmm.
All right, heroic inspiration allows you to re-roll any d20 as soon as you roll it. The catch is that you have to keep the new roll even if it's lower than the first. And Pete, that might be because I made your character based off of a pre-con, not a custom. So
That's okay. I'm
you,
not
you
crying
should
over
have it as well, but basically it's a luck point. It's an extra luck point you would get each day.
Oh,
So you have to take the new one though. So you could re-roll this
Right.
one with that heroic inspiration, Matt, and you would have to take the new one.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
higher
I mean, I
roll,
already
okay.
missed.
Hey, that hits.
Yay.
We're
Sorry
back,
for the
baby.
delay.
we're back.
We're so
Now watch him
so
hit like. Now watch him hit like a 1 after all that. Okay.
Dang, he's hitting like he's mad.
Cool. Thank you.
Bap.
All right, Rev, your turn. Thanks for your patience.
I'm excited because I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Rev.
I
Nice.
was like, hey, you're hurting over there, ain't you?
Isn't that your character's name? Oh.
Oh, that is an excellent roll.
Wow.
Good work.
Good heal.
I feel
Way
better
above
already.
average.
Is there a crit on like heals?
Yeah,
No.
you can just max out the dice.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could roll 2 8s, I guess.
Yeah, but you're not like rolling to hit.
Right.
You
I just didn't know if you.
I think
could
there's some. I think
crit.
there's class features that allow you to do something like that. But nice. Anything else?
I'm gonna go bonus action and use a pot.
Which pot are you going to use? One from Adabra or one from the shady guy?
Do I have enough time in a bonus action to make that decision, or
That's a good question. How many potions do you have in your bag?
there are 4 potion of healing and 3 potion of healing that I bought from Sneaky Cat Cheshire
So
guy.
7.
One turn
Good
is like
lord.
6 seconds, right?
Well, he would just cast, and then he would, he's
He would
like,
reach
"Oh, I'm
into his
gonna
bag
cast."
and grab one, which is just about a 50-50, but you get
That's
a
what I was
little bit.
thinking.
I think I'm going to give you advantage on a d6, and then it's going to be a 1, 2, or 3 is going to be the shady dealers potions. 4, 5, and 6 are going to be an Adabra one, and I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to give you advantage on it because it's slightly above 50%. Okay, you grab one of Adabra's, and now it's a true 50-50 as d6. So take a healing potion.
Hot diggity dog.
He's back in business.
That's his turn.
Interesting thing on the character sheet, it says charges. So do I get to like keep the bottle? Is that like a Zelda function?
Perhaps. Sure.
2d4 plus 2.
You can turn it into Adabra for a refill. I'll take a supersized healing potion.
Double.
Yeah, double.
Actually, 8
Sweet
more
one.
is the perfect amount of heal. I feel better already.
Let's go.
All right, now is the Ankeg's turn. He is going to pivot around you, Bill, in this way. And he's going to unload a caustic spit towards Druid and you. I need you both to
Wide.
make dexterity saving throws.
You're like very dexterous tonight.
Very. You're on your toes.
I'm dexterous as well. Or I have to be
Nice.
I'm rolling as well.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, you both are.
Am I far enough away?
You are far enough away.
Yay!
Yay! Not
All
getting
that
hit.
feeling.
Bummer. Sorry, Matt. You're gonna take. Sorry, Bill. You're gonna take full damage on this one just because you're so close. Dwight, you are going to take half damage.
Ooh.
That's a lot of dice.
I want to use one of my second wind slots
Reactions?
for tactical mind to add a d10.
Is that a
Ooh,
reaction?
saucy.
It says when you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of second wind, and instead of regaining HP, you roll a d10 and add the result to the ability check. If it still
Okay, roll a
fails,
d10.
then it doesn't expend.
Okay, roll a d10 then.
Oh, it doesn't expend if you
If
fail?
I fail it, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, 17. Perfect. So you'll take half damage as well, which is a dang good thing because he almost crit on all of these, and that would be
Yikes.
15 damage you could have taken, or it will be half rounded down, so 7 damage you both take of acidic damage.
Whew. Glad I did that.
How much was that, Aaron?
Oof, ouch, ouch, 7 damage.
7. Okay, that's what I thought you said.
And does he regain his recharge? He does not. All right, next is Dwight. It's your turn.
right. I am going to. Let me see the range on this.
Got too much range for that.
You got too much range.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely hit him. I'm going to cast a Starry Wisp as a cantrip on the
Okay.
undead.
Interesting.
What is that?
That is a 1d8 of radiant damage.
Is that an attack that you have to roll, or is that a save I have to make? Reading the card explains the card.
Reading the D&D Beyond explains the D&D Beyond.
There's just a lot of
Oh
D&D
no,
Beyond
I
to
rolled a
read.
1d8 radiant. So it would be. It just says instantaneous cast at will. I'm pretty sure I would roll the attack on this.
Let
Not 100%
me
sure.
see.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so that's the attack roll, right?
Yeah.
And then, so on D&D Beyond, there should be a button to click. This is like +4 or
Oh
something.
yeah.
Like
Plus
the hit
5,
/
yeah.
DC column.
Does a 24
There you
hit?
You could say it does.
We do a 1. All right, I'll take that.
Good work.
Great. So he takes 5 damage, and he is now lit up like a Christmas tree. He is radiating light in 10 feet in each direction and cannot go invisible.
In case he was
That-
thinking about it.
That's
now
great
he ain't-
news.
Now he ain't.
That would be terrifying if it was invisible.
You're
All
welcome.
right. All right.
You'll thank me for that later, maybe.
Pete, your turn.
Am I am close enough actually. I would like to shoot my
You
crossbow.
are 50, 60-ish feet. You're about 60 feet away.
Yeah,
What's
plenty.
what's the first range on it?
80.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yes, so I would like to
So you can
shoot
use
my
your-
crossbow.
You're gonna use your bonus action to give you advantage?
Technically, yes. I'm going to not move and use steady aim to get advantage.
Okay.
See. I would like to not use my advantage and stick with that again.
Wow.
You can roll with it. It doesn't matter. You can pick which one because you have advantage. But yes, you crit
That was a crit,
again.
yeah.
Man, your
Wow.
computer hacking.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is gonna hurt.
Roll your
Hacksaws.
sheet.
All right, so it's a 7 there, and then
It's the same number you hit
Sneak.
last time.
it is,
Are you,
isn't
like,
it
copying and
delicious?
pasting?
I swear to God, you're scripting.
It's delicious, isn't it?
If this is a 9, it's pretty close. Pretty close. So 16 and 4, that's 23. And how would you like to do this?
What you mean?
Describe what you're
sorry,
doing.
You're new to this. When I say how would you
Yeah.
like to do this, you killed the last enemy on the board, and so you get to describe how you put this thing down.
You get the
And it
killing
can be
cinematic.
contextual. You can add as
Oh.
much flair to it as you want.
So I've
Um,
killed both of them?
It's your chance to show off Pete's immaculate fighting prowess. So describe for the viewers how Pete kills his second
All
bug.
right. So Pete really does not care about anybody in this world, but I have slept next to Vinny for the past 3 years. So anything that gets anywhere near Vinny that could kill him, I will kill on sight. All right. I do not mess around when it comes to Vinny's safety. All right. So the first anyone who's watched this, the first episode, I missed 4 crossbow shots. Okay. I didn't hit a single one on those goblins. Put Vinny in the mixture, I'm not missing. All right. Right
Locked
between the
in.
eyes every time. bugs mean nothing to me. Vinny means everything.
As the rain is pouring down, Pete takes a glance over at his buddy Vin, gives it a nod, doubles down the sights, and in a cinematic slow-mo, the arrow fires and spirals through the rain, missing
Rain.
Bill by an inch and embedding a full 5 inches into the skull of this insect, and it falls over dead, and blood starts gushing out of the wound. And you guys have defeated 2 Unkeds.
I.
Mostly Pete. And now
As the
I'm
rain
wet
falls
again.
down around you, you guys give out a triumphant yell as you have successfully defended yourself from this ambush. It does leave a sombering expression as you guys let the adrenaline wash over you. They attacked you, and it's very quiet here. So where did everyone else go? And we'll find out next time on House of Dargons.
Yo, I've
And we'll
got
find out
bullets.
next time.
I'm on NerdHaus, baby.
Next time on NerdHaus. Tonight's
So
just
thanks
a little
for
bit
coming.
shorter
It's
of
a
an
little bit
episode.
shorter, but we had other stuff going on tonight that people weren't feeling quite as well. So we agreed it was going to be a shorter night tonight. We'll pick up next time within the logging camp and trying to sift through the mystery of the insects and where did the people go. So I hope you join us next time.
delicious.
With that being said, our streaming schedule is on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you next week, same time, for House of Dargons, episode 8. Right? Yeah, today was 7.
8.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Actually,
Next week will
next
be
time
8.
it'll be daylight saving time, so it'll be an hour sooner.
No, it'll still be 8:30
It'll still be 8:30
PM.
But just 8:30 will come sooner.
True.
Mhm.
Getting awfully
Eastern
technical.
Standard
awfully
time or
technical.
Eastern savings time? How does that work?
Eastern daylight time.
Eastern daylight
Anyway.
time. Yeah, that's
Anyway, thanks for joining, and we'll see you again next time on Nerd House. Bye-bye.